Hey, in this part we're going to execute the previously created pipeline. I will use the export and apply. I have two environments ready to run, which is this one and this one. I will take the second environment and will do an unlink or reset link, so it's basically a fresh environment as an example. Let me quick do that. Now the connection was reset successfully, and now we should see, we still see maps. Let's refresh the page. Okay, now there's no maps, so all the maps are gone. I will put this as a to environment and this one as a from environment. So let's go back to the pipelines. I create a new release, and for my config I'm gonna use max config 001. Our max test 01, sorry about that. From environment I take this one. And to environment I'm gonna take this one. Okay, I'm gonna create it. Release has been queued, and let's follow the logs. So what we set up previously, it will connect to the key vault. It fetches the secrets. Now it should fetch the secrets. Okay, so it looks like there is a permission missing if you run into the same error. I will go back to the key vault and check the permissions. Into the access policies, and in the log itself it says the app ID with this ID, so I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna create a new access policy. I will select all the secrets because we have only secrets, and I will search for that object ID. And I will give that permissions. Now let's try and rerun it. That looks better, so that was the trick. So you see now it's downloading the latest release. Now it's cloning your local repository, and I notice now that I did not change the variables. So let's go back again and modify my release pipeline. So here are the variables: your organization, your DevOps project, and Git repo. So this is my project name. My organization is this one on top, and this should be fine. Okay, so make sure you enter this. I'm gonna also change the default configuration name. Perfect. Now let's create a new release. Need to move again the environments. This looks better now. Cloning into DW automation configs. That's the same like my repo was named. So successful now. Now it's installing .NET Core 6.0, which is needed. It's gonna take a few seconds. And now it's starting the configuration. So here it's also logging all the logs into the console in a separate session. I will explain how you can push this log into App Insight. You can add a connection string to your App Insight, and then it's gonna push it into App Insight. You will see that in one of the other videos how to do that, and then you can query on App Insights directly if you have errors and don't need to go necessarily back to the release log. So here you see now it's entering username, password, gets the environment, and then it's getting the dependencies. So while this is running, I'll refresh here. So nothing is happening yet. So let's wait until the export is complete. So the export is complete. Now it's going to apply it to the new environment, which is pretty much doing the same thing. And now solutions are being applied, so we go quickly back to the backend, and maps should start appearing. There we go. And already it starts to start the maps. Oh no, that was still for applying the solutions. Oh no, it does start them already. or initializing them. And after the initializing is done, it's gonna start them. So in theory, you can run initial sync on the pipeline itself, or as well. But there is one limitation, which is I think there's a 1 hour timeout. So if the job runs longer or the task runs longer than 1 hour, it's gonna abort it. You can get around if you have your own hosted instance. You could run initial sync for this one as well. But if you don't, so I would not recommend running the initial sync in the pipeline. But if you find another way, just feel free to try it. So I'm going to pause here real quick until it's starting to start the maps. Then we can quick have a look on the back end again. That's just 68 already completed, only 3 are running. Okay, now there we go. So now it's starting to start them. So we should see soon some in running state. Hopefully. There they come. Now I will pause, wait until it's finished, and then I'll be back. So the job completed successfully. You will see here that it applied all the maps in the log. It stopped successful without errors. And when we go now to our backend of the target environment, we will see all the maps are running. Which we wanted to run. And that's it. Same with the pipeline works with deployment, start, stop, pause. It all runs currently on release pipeline. You can of course put it into build pipelines as well. There's no template, so you would need to build it yourself. Please feel free, use this as a basis, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.